Hello guys, this is Teacher Ann, and today we'll be looking at increasing and decreasing numbers in given ratios, and we'll also look at how we can compare two different ratios. That means we want to see which one is greater and which one is smaller than the other. So let us start with increasing and decreasing numbers in given ratios. The first example is asking us to increase 50 in the ratio 3 to 2. Now, remember that when you are increasing a number, your final result should be larger than what you have been given in the question. So, for example, here we are being told to increase 50. Remember, if your answer is anything less than 50, then that is not correct, and you need to go and find out what you might have done wrong in your calculations. So when you're increasing a number, make sure that your result is larger than what you have been given in the question. Please forgive the background noises if you can hear pigs or chicken. I'm in the village, so just forgive the background noises. So let us start. We have 50. What you're going to do here, we have 50 and we have the ratio 3 to 2. This is very simple. It is a very simple thing. You can do it very easily. We're just going to take 50 times 3 over 2. Now, the first step is to express the ratio that you have been given in fraction exactly as it is. The first number will be your numerator and the second number will be your denominator. After you have expressed your ratio in a fraction, you're just going to take it as it is and multiply it by the number that you have been given. For example, here we are being told it is 50. So you will take 50 times 3 over 2. 2 will go here once, 2 will go here 25 times. And what is 25 times 3? That is 75. That is 75. So 50 increased in the ratio 3 to 2 is 75. You can see that 75 is larger than the original number that we were given in the question. The next one is a word problem. A trader plans to increase prices in the ratio 7 to 6. What will be the new price of an iron box which is marked 1800? 1,800 shillings. 1,800 shillings. So the first step is to express the ratio 7 to 6 as a fraction. That will be 7 over 6. After you have expressed your ratio in a fraction form, you're going to multiply it as it is by the number that you have been given. This will be 7 over 6 times 1,800. So let us simplify that. 6 will go here once, 6 will go there 300 times. And what is 300 times 7? That is 2,100. So the new price of the iron box will be 2,100 shillings. You can see that 2,100 is larger than 1,800. So we have increased the price of the iron box. Next, decrease 49 in the ratio 3 to 7. Now, because we are decreasing, our final result should be smaller than the number that we have been given in the question. So whatever we get here should be smaller than 49. Now, first step, as always, is to express the ratio in fraction. Here we'll have 3 over 7. Then you will multiply it by the given number so that we have 3 over 7 times 49. 7 will go here once, 7 will go here 7 times. And 3 times 7 is 21. So we can see our answer is 21 and it is less than 49. So we have decreased the number 49 in the ratio 3 to 7. Then we have a word problem. When meat is fried, its mass reduces in the ratio 5 to 12. A piece of uncooked meat has a mass of 4.8 kilograms. What mass is lost when it is fried? What mass is lost when it is fried? So here we are not just looking for the final mass. We want to see what the final mass is, and then we'll get the difference between the initial mass and the final mass to see the total mass that has been lost when it is fried. So first of all, express 5 to 12 as a fraction. That will be 5 over 12 multiplied by 4.8. When we simplify this to get our answer, we are going to have 2. We're going to have 2. So 2 is the amount of mass lost when the meat was cooked. 2 kilograms. 2 kilograms. So this is what we have so far. We have the initial mass and we have the final mass. So what is the total mass lost? This is going to be 4.8 subtracted by 2. We have 4.8 minus 2. This will be 2.8 kilograms. So 2.8 kilograms is the mass lost when the meat was fried. If you do not know how to subtract decimal numbers and whole numbers, this is what we have here. That is 4.8 minus 2.0. For whole numbers, we can always add a decimal point and as many zeros as you need on the other side. So that we have 8 minus 0 is 8, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So we have 2.8. You can pause and look at that. This is what we have done. Remember here we were being asked the total mass lost when it was fried. We were not being asked what the mass was after it was fried. I hope we understand that. So that is how we increase and decrease ratios. It's really not about changing the ratio in a certain manner. You just use it as it is. If you are asked to decrease, the number will always be smaller than the original given in the question. If you're told to increase, the number will always be larger than the original that you have been given in the video. So that is what we have under increasing and decreasing numbers in given ratios. Now let us look at comparing given ratios. That is, we want to see which one is larger and which one is smaller. We have examples here. Which of the following ratios is greater? 2 to 3 or 1 to 4? So again, the first step here is to change them in fractions. We have 2 over 3 and we have 1 over 4. So the first step is to find the LCM of 3 and 4. The LCM of 3 and 4, which is 12. So what are you going to do? For the first fraction, 2 over 3, you're going to look for a number such that if you multiply by 3, you get 12. And that number, you'll also multiply it by the numerator 2. So what will you take by 3 to get 12? You will take 4. So you will have 3 times 4, and that 4, you also use it in the numerator. 2 times 4. So that you have 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12. And then you leave it there. The next one was 1 over 4. So we had 1 over 4. Which number will you take by 4 to get 12? That will be 3. So you'll take 4 times 3 in the denominator, and you will take 1 times 3 in the numerator. That will be 3 over 12. Now that we have done that, we are going to ask ourselves, between 8 over 12 and 3 over 12, which one is larger, which one is smaller? Now this is easier because we have made the denominators to be the same. Now if you look at this, 2 over 3 is larger than 1 over 4. This means that the ratio 2 to 3 is greater than 1 to 4. So your answer will be 2 to 3 is greater than 1 to 4. 2 to 3 is greater than 1 to 4. You can write it in words. 2 to 3 is greater than 1 to 4. Or you can write 1 to 4 is less than 2 to 3. There are some pigs making noise out here. If you can hear them, I don't know if you can hear them, but if you can't, please forgive me. I am recording this video outside. Next, 5 to 2 or 20 to 17. The first step is to change them into fractions. So we'll have 5 over 2 and we'll have 20 over 17. 20 over 17. So we are going to look for the LCM of 2 and 17. LCM of 2 and 17 is 34. LCM of 2 and 17 is 34. Now we're going to look at the fraction 5 over 2. Which number will you multiply by 2 to get 34? That will be 17. And which number? The number that you use in the denominator is the same one that you will use in the denominator, so that we have 34 here, and 5 times 17 is 85. Next, we are going to take the fraction 20 over 17. Here, which number will we multiply with 17 to get 34? 2. You take that 2, you also multiply it by the numerator. That will be 40 over 34. Now, if you look at this, you will see that 5 over 2 is greater than 20 over 17. This means that the ratio 5 to 2 is greater than 20 to 17. Or you can talk about 20 to 17 is less than 5 to 2. If you have any question you would like us to talk about together to discuss in the channel, please feel free to share them in the comment section. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.